I want you to tell you a story about three people. The first one got a Slack message on Thursday morning. It said that your role is no longer needed for the company. He has been working in the company for several years. He has got good reviews, but he got this message without any warning. When he asked the HR, they repeatedly used this word, which is efficiency. Okay, let's keep that aside. So the second person found about it on X. She runs a seven-figure marketing company and she reads the headline that Block Inc. fires 4,000 people and the stock price is raised by 25% and felt something she didn't expect. Definitely not sympathy because Jack Dorsey, who's the founder of Block Inc., just pulled off running a leaner, faster company without all the overhead. And this is exactly she has been trying to figure out ever since she started. The third person is Jack Dorsey himself, and he posted one sentence that has been sitting in my head ever since, which is 100 people plus AI equals 1,000 people. So three people, three completely different reactions to the same news. And depending upon who you are, this moment in AI either looks like a threat or is the biggest opportunity you could ever have since a long time. Hi there, I'm Rako. Let me show you what I mean in this video. Let's get started. On February 27th, Jack Dorsey sent an internal memo to all his employees. It said, I'm quoting, intelligence tools have changed what it means to build and run a company. And then he cut 4,000 jobs, nearly 40% of his workforce. The same day, the stock went up by 25%. Now, to understand why this matters, you have to know a bit of a context. But here's the thing, whether or not AI was the real reason, investors didn't care. They rewarded the narrative. The message landed. AI powered operations are worth more than larger traditional ones. And Dorsey wasn't subtle about what he is building toward. His target is $2 million in gross profit per employee. That's 4 times Block's pre-COVID efficiency. He built an internal AI tool. He organized the whole company around what he is calling an intelligence native model. Cash app revenue is up 33%. Gross profit grew 24% last year. eBay followed the same last week. 8,000 jobs were cut. About 30,000 tech jobs gone in the first few months in 2026 alone. Now, here's what none of the mainstream coverage are talking about. A Walton and Box research report found that companies under $2 billion in revenue, small businesses especially, see faster financial returns from AI than bigger firms. Because they don't have layers of approval and bureaucracy slowing down implementation, they decide and they do it. You're not behind, you're actually built for this moment in a way that larger companies aren't. Let me come back to the agency owner that I mentioned earlier. She has 7 people. Payroll is her biggest cost per mile. Every month, she's doing the same math. How do I grow revenue without adding headcount? Because adding headcounts adds more risk. She's not unique that the tension is central problem of running a business. Only 1% of the companies consider themselves as mature AI users. Think about that number. It means the gap between where most businesses are and where the leading ones are operating. That gap is enormous and it's still closable. The businesses winning right now are not the big ones. They are the ones who's figuring out leverage one workflow, build it right, then build the next one. That's how you compound this. If this is useful, hit like and subscribe to my channel. See you on the next one. Cheers.